Hi everyone, welcome to the Monday Wrap. We are back and we're into another season of Premier Cricket. Got underway at the weekend, pretty wild and woolly out there on Saturday, but all the games got in, which is a fantastic start, and we're going to rip straight into one of our favourites, Performance of the Week. No hundreds out there in men's Premier Cricket at the weekend, but still some fantastic performances. Closest was Dushan Hakaraya for his new club, Grafton. He knocked up 93. Geordie Gibbons, 86, and we'll talk more about his innings a wee bit, but that was a great effort too. But probably the man who topped it all, did it both with the bat and with the ball, Donovan Grobler, 73 not out and 4 for 36 for Houck Bakaranga in their victory. So well done Donovan, great work. And next up we're going to talk about that man himself actually, Geordie Gibbons.
Yeah.
That's the timer by the way, that means my time is up.
Yeah, so Geordie, a lot of boundaries, I think. Smashed it to all corners of Oniwa Domain against Ellerslie, and he also popped in with some handy off-spin, perhaps the new Brendan McCullum, perhaps?
7 sixes, that's a lot of sixes.
Yeah, I think there was a few as well from Tony Manning. It rained boundaries there.
It was runs aplenty down there. Yep.
Yeah. So hopefully that will be not the end of boundaries that we see this week, because we're finally going to see the Aces back in the field. Yeah.
Yes, the Aces can finish their build-up and actually get into the real deal at the Champions League. 2 games in 2 days, pretty much all or nothing, sudden death kind of stuff. They have their first game Wednesday morning versus the Silcott Stallions, hope that's pronounced correctly, and then they play Yorkshire the following day, so they have to at least win one of those to have any chance of making it through, and ideally obviously win both of them. So boys have been over there, they've done a lot of preparation, they've had some warm-up games, looking really good. So we have faith fellas, do it for us, let's make it a winning Champions League this time around. So good luck fellas in both of those games.
It's going to have to be an early start at the weekend.
It is, it's pretty antisocial I'm afraid. It's 4 AM something like that, is it?
4:30 AM I think on Wednesday morning, and then it's going to be a long day on Wednesday because the next game starts at midnight on so Thursday morning. So
that is the price you pay for committing to your team. So yeah, toughen up people. Right, what have we got up next? We are going to talk about Return of the Prodigal Son. Yeah,
well, we lose one, we get one back. So sad to see Brad Kachopa go to Canterbury along with Ronnie, and Carl Kachopa's obviously left a while ago and was very successful at Central Districts, and we bid a fond farewell to Craig Kachopa last year, and we saw him up here in the gold and black of the Wellington Firebirds. But with Darryl Tuffy's decision to retire, we had the 14th contract kicking about, and it just wouldn't have been an Auckland Cricket Aces side without Kachopa in it. So Craig's back, and we're very pleased to have him back, and I know Takapuna were pleased to have him back on Saturday, even though Geordie Gibbons upstaged him, as we already said, but I'm sure we'll see him back scoring plenty of runs for Taka, and there's a new way you can see him score plenty of runs for Taka as well.
Yeah, and Chops would know all about it actually, because he worked for these guys really recently. But for those of you who hadn't caught up, we're using live scoring, the Cricket HQ app, all the scorers out there for Prem games. So basically any time on a Saturday afternoon, anywhere you are, on your iPhone, on your iPad, whatever, you can check out every single Premier game, exactly what's happening. So it's up to date to every 30 seconds, the scores get updated, you can find out exactly who's doing what, and you know, fours, sixes, balls faced, all that. It's fantastic, and all went live last weekend. A couple of glitches, but we're hoping that next couple of weeks we get it all lined out and it'll be run perfectly for the rest of the season. So pretty exciting stuff, so get into it, just go to our website, there's a big Premier live scoring button and you can follow your nose after that. So really cool, we're really excited to have it, and thank all the clubs for getting involved with it. Right, that is us, I think, for our first week back, and we promise that we will be back every week after this, now that the season's off and racing. So that's us, isn't it, Neil?
Yep.
Yeah, right. Thanks for joining us, see you next week.